Hello, everybody, and a good day to you all. Today, I'm talking about Legends of Tomorrow, episode number 8, Night of the Hawk. In this episode here, the whole team is back in the 1950s in a small town in Oregon, trying to stop Vandal Savage from doing bad things to people and to pretty much to kill him so they can save their world. That's their plan. That's their goal in this episode right here. And so, just like always, they break up into teams to pretty much help save the day. You have Dr. Martin Stein and Sarah. They team up to try to infiltrate the hospital because, well, they had to figure out where all these people are going. And a lot of times, the mental institution is a place where it might get some traffic. And they also find out more about Vandal Savage here as well. Because in this time, he's a doctor. Yeah. And then you have Jefferson. He has his own special little mission because he's going to be going out with a girl named Betty Seaver, who's played by Melissa Roxburgh, and her boyfriend has gone missing because a lot of people in this small town, mostly the kids, are going missing, and no one knows why. Well, not completely the truth. And they're trying to figure out why and how Vandal Savage is connected to them and what he's doing to these missing people. And then you have Ray Palmer and Kendra, who also going undercover as a couple, as a married couple, and they're going to be pretty much spying on Vandal Savage and what's going on. And the thing is, though, even though they're on their mission, they have another word they have to worry about: racism. Yeah, it seemed like, see, back in this time, even though a lot of people say this was the greatest time ever, unless you were black or any ethnicity or a woman or a gay, it wasn't so good for you. Yeah. And then you have Rip Hunter and Leonard Snart. They had teamed up to become pretty much FBI agents to investigate what's going on with the missing kids. And Leonard is not only is he done with that, but he also done it on the fact that he had to kill his best friend, who pretty much been there for him all his life. He's done with those emotions right here, the guilt, and he's missing his friend at the same time. But he also knew if he kept his friend around, it's just gonna hurt the team, which would put all of them in danger. So he was in a win lose situation. Either way, he was gonna lose because if he kept Mick on the team, Mick would have just turned on him again. That would have been messed up. And so the only thing he had to do was to kill him. And now he's dealing with those feelings right there. That was going on in this episode right here. Now, the one thing I liked about the episode was, even though they had racism on the show, they didn't shy away from it. Because this was an era in that time where this was actually going on. This is before the Civil Rights Movement. So a lot of racism was going on, especially in a small town, and especially in Oregon, but most of the majority of the people are white. So the open-mindedness was not that great. And then you have Sarah, who finds somebody who's also, well, homosexual, and she trying to help her deal with that in this time, and trying to help her, I guess you say, free herself. But this was a time and era where a lot of homosexuals were pretty much in the closet and pretty much didn't want to know about it because it was pretty much really frowned upon back in this time, and it did not end well for them. And so, by helping her try to be who she truly is, it also freaked out Sarah as well because she started to realize, oh my gosh, I have not been in a relationship since I died. I've been on this, and since I came back, I've just been lost, and now I've been on this mission, jumping through time. I never had no time to be in a relationship. I never thought about being in a relationship, and now that I have the opportunity to be in one, I don't know if I'm ready for it yet. Oh, interesting. I really did enjoy this episode a whole lot. I like how they keep switching people around and make them work together because you see how they starting to become a team and how they get along, and you start to say, "Oh my goodness, these people don't look like they should belong together or work together." But then when you see them together actually doing the mission, you realize how much they do have in common, or how well the chemistry are between one another, which is interesting and fun to watch. Each episode just seems to get like better and better, and it's very intriguing and to find. Like, it makes you want to like watch the next episode because you want to know where they're going to be at next, how they're going to deal with the situation, and where the show is going to go. Especially now since they have lost two members. First Hawkman, and now Mick Heatwave. And who else is going to be? Who else might leave on the show from circumstances? Who knows? There might be some changes later on in the season or the next season. But overall, I did enjoy this episode a whole lot. I had a whole lot of fun watching it, even though it did have some downer points. But overall, great episode. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you thought about the episode of Legends of Tomorrow. And do you have any feelings about Mick being gone now? Do you think it was a good thing, or do you think he could have had a chance to maybe turn himself around? Who knows? Well, that's all I gotta say about that. So give my channel a big like and thumbs up, boom, and subscribe to my channel and share. I really would appreciate it. So like I always say, in my dreams and in real life, I am the Ninja Rabbit. Peace out, peoples.